Preface to The True Life Story of Swiftwater Bill Gates. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Nick Bulka. The True Life Story of Swiftwater Bill Gates by Iola Beebe. Preface. It may seem odd to Alaskans, and by that I mean the men and women who really live in the remote yet near northern gold country, that Swiftwater Bill, known to both the old sourdoughs and the chechakos, should have asked me to write the real story of his life. Yet this is really the fact. Bill Gates is in some ways, and indeed in many, one of the most remarkable men that the lust for gold ever produced in any clime or latitude. Remarkable? Yes, that's the word. And possibly nothing more remarkable than that he, in a confiding moment, said to me as he held his firstborn child in his arms in the little cabin in Quartz Creek in the Klondike, where he had amassed and spent a fortune of $500,000. "I'd like somebody to write my life story. Will you do it?" I can only believe that the romantic element in Swiftwater Bill's character, a character as changeful and variegated as the kaleidoscope, led Swiftwater Bill to ask me to do him this service. I was then the mother of his wife, the grandmother of his child. The sacredness of the relation must be apparent. Probably a great many people, hundreds perhaps, may say that my labor is one that can have no reward, and these may speak ill things of Swiftwater, saying perhaps that he is more inclined to do royally by strangers, and to forget those who have aided and befriended him. I am not to judge Swiftwater Bill, nor do I wish him to be judged, except as the individual reader of this little work may wish so to do. If he has turned against those near and dear to him, if he has preferred to give prodigally of gold to strangers, while at the same time forgetting his own obligations, I am not the one to point the finger of rebuke at his eccentricities. For this reason, the narrative within these covers is confined to the facts relating to the career of Swiftwater Bill. A character worthy of the pen of a Dickens or a Dumas, with his faults and his virtues impartially portrayed as best I can do. Iola Beebe, mother-in-law of Swiftwater Bill. End of preface. Chapter 1 of The True Life Story of Swiftwater Bill Gates. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. The True Life Story of Swiftwater Bill Gates by Iola Beebe. Chapter 1. Little, low-eaved, common, ordinary-looking roadhouse, built of logs, with one room for the bunks, another for a kitchen, and a third for miscellaneous purposes, used to be well known to travelers in the Yukon Valley in Alaska at Circle City. The straggling little mining camp, its population divided between American, French Canadians of uncertain pedigree, and Indians with an occasional admixture of canny Scotchmen, whose conversation savored strongly of the old Hudson Bay Trading Company's days in the far north, enjoyed no reputation outside of 40 Mile, Juneau, and the Puget Sound cities of Seattle and Tacoma. From the wharves of these cities in 1895 there left at infrequent intervals small, chuggy, wobbly steamers for southeastern Alaska points, usually carrying in the spring months motley cargoes of yelping dogs, rough-coated, bearded, tanned miners, and prospectors from all points of the globe, and great quantities of canned goods of every description. In those days, the eager and hardy prospector who fared forth to the Yukon's danger
Sample complete. Ready to continue?